Love is a strong affection for another, arising out of kinship or personal ties, maternal love for a child, attraction based on sexual desire, affection and tenderness felt by lovers, and affection based on admiration, benevolence, or common interests.
It seems that falling in love is one of the greatest experiences humans can have. As humans, we tend to fear falling in love and are often surprised when we do fall in love, even though it is a basic instinct for us. A significant amount of chemical reactions are involved in instigating lust, attraction, and attachment, which are the 3 stages of falling in love. Though it is clear how we fall in love, science has yet to discover the exact bodily reactions behind the complexity of love. Though through studies, scientists have shown that falling in love has much to do with chemical reactions and mechanisms within the brain. As humans, we can't ignore or avoid feelings of love, we just have to experience it.
There are 3 stages of falling in love: lust, attraction, and attachment. The first stage of falling in love is lust. Lust is also known as a sex drive, which is what brings desire for another person through the sex hormones testosterone and estrogen from the endocrine system. The sex drive is regulated by the preoptic area of the anterior hypothalamus, which is one source of the gonadotrophin-releasing hormone, also known as GnRH. GnRH stimulates the production of follicle-stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone. FSH and LH stimulate the gonads to produce the sex steroids, including testosterone, estrogen, and progesterone. Primary gonads include ovaries for females and testes for males. These gonads are a part of the reproductive system, which help prepare this egg and sperm for sexual reproduction. Humans have a basic instinct to desire sex for reproduction. Lust is a hormone-driven phase where we experience desire. Blood flow to the pleasure center of the brain happens during the attraction phase, when we feel an overwhelming fixation with our partner. This sensation in the brain is driven by the nervous system. The nervous system is a complex collection of nerves and specialized cells known as neurons that transmit signals between different parts of the body. The nervous system has 2 components, the central nervous system and the peripheral nervous system. The central nervous system is made up of the brain, spinal cord, and nerves. The peripheral nervous system consists of the sensory neurons, ganglia, and nerves that connect to one another and to the central nervous system.
The second stage of falling in love is attraction. Attraction is when you evoke interest, pleasure, or liking for someone. It is characterized by increasing energy and the focusing of attention on a preferred mating partner. In humans, attraction is also associated with the feelings of exhilaration, constant thought about the beloved, or craving for emotional presence. Attraction is associated with the nervous system by the high levels of the neurotransmitters dopamine and norepinephrine with low levels of serotonin in the brain. In order for 2 people to successfully reproduce, they have to be sexually attracted to one another. Through the help of the endocrine system, hormones like dopamine are released with the touch, which allows the person to be sexually attracted to one another. Dopamine enhances the release of testosterone in the reproductive system. Dopamine affects various organs, including the genitals, the sweat glands, and also the senses. The release of dopamine influences mood and emotions, which leads to the feelings of excitement and happiness.
The next and final step of falling in love is attachment. During the attachment phase, the body develops a tolerance to the pleasure stimulants. From the endocrine system, endorphins and hormones, vasopressin and oxytocin, also flood the body at this point, creating an overall sense of well-being and security that is conducive to a long-lasting relationship.
Attachment is the bond that keeps couples together long enough for them to reproduce and raise their children. During this stage of attachment, oxytocin is released when people are touched by their loved one or when they make eye contact and feel connected to someone.
The hormone vasopressin comes into play to help people feel a long-term connection with someone and preceded commitment.
After an orgasm, levels of vasopressin rise in men and levels of oxytocin rise in women. These hormones are known to cause attachment and contribute to the fact that people tend to feel closer to their partners after sex.
Both men and women can express deep attachment for a long-term spouse or mate at the same time they can express attraction for someone else, meaning we are physiologically capable of loving more than one person at a time.
The endocrine system is a collection of glands that produces hormones that regulate metabolism and growth development, tissue function, sexual function, reproduction, sleep, and mood, among many other things.
The nervous system is the network of nerve cells and fibers that transmit nerve impulses between parts of the body.
The reproductive system is a system of sex organs within an organism which work together for the purpose of sexual reproduction. Many substances such as fluids, hormones, and pheromones are also important accessories to the reproductive system. The Physiology Behind Falling in Love by Kira Carney and Dara Walsh.